We should have some footage soon of what Aaron Brackett just saw before the storms hit. We have the footage right now, so we're going to show you the footage of what Aaron saw. So Aaron, if you want to
look at that footage here. Aaron, can you describe what we're seeing on the screen here?
All right. Let me just finish. Cindy, if you could help me out there, that'd be great. What you're seeing right now, this is just to the south of Winnebago, the town of Winnebago, and as I'm in the car, we're noticing that this looks to be a shelf cloud, which a shelf cloud usually indicates that you're going to have some high wind, but it's normally straight line wind. And as this got closer, actually, we noticed a lot of rotation in the clouds and just sheets of rain. So I made the decision to get back in the car and to actually get out ahead of this thing as it was coming. Not a place where you want to be caught. And there's that shelf cloud once again. Right as this came over, just an incredible amount of wind. And what really frightened me was this wind was coming from all different directions, not just one direction. So that indicates that, yeah, there was rotation in the clouds. Some of that rotation may have made it to the ground. My primary concern was to get to safety at this point. I kind of went from storm chaser, storm spotter to more protecting my personal safety because this was not a good situation to be in. The storm went from more of a linear mode to a rotation tornadic storm very, very quickly. And this is exactly why we tell you not to chase these things. What you saw right there inside the car, we were taking very big hail up to quarter size, it appeared, and that was slamming down the car. Now, as I made my way back to the station, noticed lots of trees down, power lines down, pretty extensive damage throughout Winnebago. And we're not just talking small trees here. We're talking trees about a foot in diameter, pretty thick. And you can see the very dark skies and the car rocking there as pieces of trees and other debris were actually smashing up against the windows. We made the decision to take shelter actually in a garage that was open in the city of Winnebago. So that's the footage that you're seeing right there. And once again, we go back to live exact track Doppler radar, where we're seeing this line continuing to move off toward the east now. Tornado warning still in effect for extreme eastern Boone County right now. And
the new one, guys, till 7:45 for Boone, DeKalb, McHenry, rain-wrapped tornadoes. Rain-wrapped tornado means there's going to be so much rain around it, you're not going to see it until it's upon you. These are very dangerous storms, and in fact, these are a lot of times more dangerous than a tornado that you can see out in the open, because at least if you can see a tornado out in the open, you know that it's coming in your direction. Rain-wrapped tornadoes, a lot different, as we could possibly see, not even see them coming. We're continuing to get more information in. If you have damage reports or if you have something to let us know, weather@WREX.com. You can send the pictures there. We will share this, have a complete report coming up at 10 o'clock. This just in from the 13 newsroom. Trees down and wires down at Huffman and Barton. One of the houses there on Huffman reportedly has a tree that has fallen onto the house. I mean, this is the type of damage that we got on July 5th, 2003. So, yeah, just a few years. We made it, what, 7, 8 years, and now we're going to see this again. You're looking at live exact track Doppler radar as we continue our coverage with severe thunderstorms capable of producing tornadoes working into McHenry County and eastern Boone County at this time. We have reports of 60-mile-an-hour wind in Beloit, just to the west of the town of Beloit. Looking at more here, ping-pong ball-sized hail in the city of Rockford at 7 o'clock, just 18 minutes ago. Hail $50 in size at the corner of Court and John Street in downtown Rockford. This happened at 7 o'clock. Going back a little bit, quarter-sized hail at Alpine Road and Harrison Avenue in southeast Rockford. And that's what we have right now. So not only did we get walloped with straight line winds, but we also had hail and potential tornadoes where we could localize some of the significant damage. Are we getting anything more from our live severe weather chat online, Aaron?
Yeah, from the live severe weather chat, once again, I want to emphasize that these are unconfirmed reports. But one report here that somebody heard that Station 3, I'm guessing Fire Station 3 in Rockton Roscoe, observed and possibly took some damage from what appeared to be a tornado. Once again, we did see rotation all along this line. Also, we got some reports of dime-sized hail throughout the Rockford area, and somebody else reporting that they saw heavy rotation over State and Alpine around 7 o'clock, which would actually match up correctly with our radar at that time. Once again, that's right over the city of Rockford. And want to emphasize once again that it's very early for these reports to be coming in. We saw rotation in a very broad manner across Winnebago County. And it certainly will take some time to see exactly what did happen.
And Betty on our weather chat right now, she's at Fairview and State. She's got a great question, and she says, Eric, what are we going to see beyond this? Are we going to see any more storms? Let's back up here and show you that indeed we have more developing thunderstorms.
Low-level jet, Eric.
This is the low-level jet kicking in, so we're going to continue. It's kind of like driving your car and getting gas at the same time, if I can use that analogy, because what happens is a low-level jet stream, it occurs about 5,000 feet up, and we're going to get that southerly push because the front's not coming through yet, so that means that we're going to regenerate thunderstorms as we head into the evening hours. So while the severe threat and the tornado threat continues for eastern Boone County and McHenry County, we have new developing thunderstorms into parts of Lee County and also into Whiteside County, into Dixon, Sterling, and working up to Polo in Oregon. Our live sweep coming through with new data right now, and you can see these are explosively developing, and we'll have to watch for the possibility we get more large hail out of this. I want to go to our hail detection system here, and I'm going to go back to that area down to the south.
I'm just taking a look, while you're doing that, I'm taking a look at our low-level jet, and it has increased markedly over the past looks like hour to 2 hours here. And what we look at is we look at winds anywhere from 1,000 feet above the ground to 3,000 or 4,000 feet. And once we see darkness setting in, which is happening right now, that does tend to happen with these severe events. And we're seeing a very brisk wind out of the southwest, transporting lots of moisture, lots of energy toward our area. And this is in fact feeding those storms which are developing on the backside of that system. Wow.
We're getting pictures in. If you do have pictures or photos, videos, send them to weather@wrex.com. We're getting some amazing photos from those of you that were out in this storm as it moved through. Large hail, this was at 7 p.m. at North 2nd and Prairie, just north of State Street.
Hey, Eric, I'm going to interrupt you for a couple seconds. Matt Ashcroft, he's one of our spotters around the area. His sister-in-law, who lives in the Gem Trailer Park off of I-20, said that it was a confirmed tornado. She saw the tornado. It hit the trailer park. There are no injuries, just some minor damage, some broken windows and whatnot. And he also is confirming at Forest View in Harrison, 1 inch to 1/4, about $half to ping pong ball size hail.
Where was this again? I'm going to jot this down.
At the Gem Trailer Park.
It's the Gem Suburban down on
I-20.
South Main and Highway 20.
Yes, and he said that his sister-in-law wants to say it was a confirmed tornado. She saw the funnel cloud come towards the trailer park before she took cover herself.
All right, Cindy, thank you for that. Also, while you're here, another report from our newsroom. The Roscoe Dairy Queen, right there, actually very near 251 and Elevator Road. The flagpole outside of the Dairy Queen is bent over and almost snapped in half. This is a flagpole,
where is this
folks.
at?
The Roscoe Dairy Queen, right on Elevator Road near Main Street. And when you think about this, a flagpole does not have much surface area. And to take that and bend it over and almost snap it in half, that indicates winds that to me at first guess would be over 70, 80 miles an hour easily. Mm-hmm. Easily.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, once again, just from the newsroom, a flagpole bent over in Roscoe, just to the near the intersection of Main and Elevator Road.
I'm typing all this into
So
the
we're
National
continuing
Weather
that.
Service.
Right now you can hear Eric Sorensen, Chief Meteorologist Eric Sorensen, typing in. We're in direct communication with the National Weather Service. We have a up to the second chat going right now, and we're letting them know what we're seeing from our viewers, and they're also letting us know what's going on their radar screens. And right now, as you see, Eric just blew this view back up again. Right to the west of Oregon, southwest of Oregon to Dixon, right along I-2, and then you head toward Clinton, Iowa. More redevelopment is happening, and it's happening quick here as we see that low-level jet just pumping more moisture into the system. Eric, you had a great illusion just a second ago. It's like driving your car and filling up the gas tank at the same time. It's actually, we're regenerating these storms, even though we've already kind of worked the atmosphere over, this low-level jet just filling it up right again. And we'll continue to watch these here as they track very near the area. So right now, Oregon-Dixon over to Clinton, just north of the I-88 corridor. heading into extreme western Ogle County. That's where we're seeing some of these thunderstorms redevelop. And right now, we're just looking for heavy rain and hail concern, also lightning. But these do have the potential to develop. Cindy.
On the block of Vincent, there are wires down as well here in Rockford too. Between the 300 and 600 block of Vincent, there are wires down. So I'm gonna go back into the newsroom and see if I can get comment on the phone and see how many people have lost power so far.
Yeah, that's another thing that we have to mention, because Aaron, as you were doing the radar here just about 5 minutes ago, I tried not only using my cell phone but our landline here to kind of get the word out to my folks up at the lake in southern Wisconsin that there's a possible tornado heading there. I couldn't get through. I mean, you get the busy, that fast busy signal, or you get this call cannot be completed. So that tells us that we may have power outages so widespread that you're not able to pick up a cell tower efficiently.
And also, a lot of these locations do have backup power, but so many people are placing calls right now. In Winnebago, I was trying to reach you guys once again when I was out there, and I was having a very tough time doing so, because either jamming or power outages as well.
I just got a text message actually from our morning producer, our morning director, Dan Jensen, and he's on the east side of Rockford, right close to the intersection around I-90 as well as near Riverside on that end. He said he had half-inch hail, massive winds, small branches, but no windows were broken, as well as no other damage.
Also, a text message from Eric Wilson, evening anchor here. He's showing me hail pictures, quarter size and larger. I'm seeing pictures. We're going to try to get these on the air as soon as we can here. Of course, a lot of information coming in, but Eric Wilson reporting piles of hail. He has pictures and also hail the size of quarters. He lives in northeast Rockford, and it appears we just took a lightning hit.
That was a direct hit, guys.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the get an image up. Guys, can you pull the radar up? There you go. I'm going to try to get an image that's up here that could show you exactly what we're talking about as far as these little rain-wrapped tornadoes. Hold on, let's get this up here. You're looking at live exact track Doppler radar as we continue to follow severe weather.